Hi guys, it's Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, where we carry the largest selection of wood flowers in the United States. Can you feel this in the air? Probably not, because you're watching a video and who knows when you're watching it, but it's the start of August, it's the beginning of August as I film this, and that means to me, fall. It's not even close, I'm well aware, but I don't know, there's something about August that makes me very, very much excited for fall. And so because of that, let's make an over-the-top, ridiculous, nothing screams more fall than this bouquet kind of bouquet. Told you what we're doing, but nonetheless, it's all about fall today. We're gonna go over the top, but we're also not gonna use a lot of green tones. It's gonna be a lot of yellow. I'm staring at the greenery. Yellows and oranges and browns, just the smallest amount of like a sagey green that's like not very, you can hardly see it. It's interesting. It's a really fun, non-traditional type of bouquet, and I'm stinking excited to jump into it. So let's stop chatting and let's just do this. Greenery. This was in my stash. I believe I got this back in the spring of 2020, possibly 2019 now at this point. It kind of from the camera I think looks maybe a little bit like pampas grass. I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be a lot of the filler, but then we also have a whole bunch of new fall fillers you can find at ohyourlovely.com depending on when you are seeing this video. They may or may not be in stock, but we do carry a very large selection now of different high-end, I feel very high-end fillers in greenery that I absolutely love. So I got a whole bunch of those. And then of course, Sola wood flowers. Today, I'm not gonna use all of these, and I'm not gonna use all of the colors. A lot of these are actually from one particular assortment. We do carry some dyed flowers at ohyourlovely.com. So this one is Fall Sunshine, I wanna say. It's mostly sunflower style flowers in a non-traditional kind of colorway. It's not your traditional over-the-top sunflower kind of thing. I've also got a couple of these navy blue flowers and these purple flowers. Those are from the Hopeless Romantic dyed set. And then the rest are sprinkled in from mystery boxes, subscriptions, and things like that. And then some that I've done myself. You might actually recognize some of these. This was from the leftover paint from the dyed poppy tutorial that might have just gone live the week prior to this one going live. Times and days and all that stuff. I start to get confused, but there you go. So whatever colors that you want. Wow, I really went really long on the details of the supplies. Normally I don't. Okay, let's just jump into this. All right, for this, oh, I also grabbed this, but I don't know that I'm gonna use it. We'll see, I'll set it to the side. Maybe, I might sprinkle it in. All right, so to start this, I like the idea. It's two different ones, and actually this one I pulled from another bouquet at some point. Like it's a couple pieces of it all pulled together. I don't know what I was doing, but it was in my stash. But I want to create a kind of cascade to the side, fan style bouquet. I start coming up with some of this stuff and I don't even know if there's technically, like if I'm actually hitting the nail on the head for a technical term or if I'm just creating something to create something. But I'm really liking this flow. So I'm just gonna play with this for just a minute. So my base is started. I also have this really like beautiful hanging Smilax that's in a fall tones. And what we're gonna do is we're going to continue that flow. What we're gonna do is we just don't want it all like hanging right on the top, right? So we're just gonna weave it in there so that there's still some of that pampas grass kind of stuff flowing, but also bringing that flow that we wanted there. I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Normally, well, this one's taken apart, but a lot of the time I take all of my greenery apart and put it in different spots. I don't know that I'm going to this time. We're gonna do kind of almost like a block placement where, like, so this little guy, I'm going to use him to create a little bit of a cover for all of my mechanics in that front spot. All right. And then this guy, we're gonna bring, I think, to the back. So then the sparkle bear, we had this last winter, so this is not in the shop. I know, I'm sad too, isn't it so pretty? And it has a really nice flow. Also, we've got such interesting texture going on. Why not throw in a little bit of sparkle? So I'm gonna keep the flow, so that one hangs, so we're gonna put that there. This one's a little bit of a taller guy. Would you look at that? I'm not gonna use this guy. If I did, I would clip these off individually. But he's a little too pumpkin-y orange for me. So, our greenery is done. Now we just gotta add in the flowers. So right now what I'm doing is I've got a zip tie just to hold this together so I can put it down, and we'll start adding in the flowers in just a second. I'm gonna grab my little handy dandy, I have a zip tie gun, and you just, there we go, clip that off. Okay, all right, let's get flowers in there. Because I have so much of the orange kind of tones, I'm not gonna use any orange flowers. What I think I'm going to use is I want to use these purple flowers to really pop out in there. And I think the navy blue, which I don't put navy blue in a lot of stuff very often, but look at how, oof, that's like screaming fall to me. And then I have these like peachy pinks, or really, really like the faintest pink, light pink little flowers. I have 3 of each of those. So I think we're gonna add those in. I also have these lovelies that are in a darker purple for some texture, and then I have 2 navy blue roses as well. So typically I don't put a lot of blues in my pieces, especially like a navy blue, but I think for this bouquet, it might be needed. So we're gonna start adding in flowers. I'm gonna get the purples in first because I know for sure I want those. And then I'm gonna throw in the navy blue. Oh my God, and see how I feel about that. Can we just for a second, can we all like just take a real big like, oh my God, oh, delicious. It's so pretty. Oh my God, I cannot. Oh, okay, sorry. And I got a little too excited about that, but oh, that purple against those browns and like burnt orange. Oh my God. Take me home. Gosh, that's so pretty. All right, sorry. I got really excited there. That's probably not a normal reaction to flowers being put into a bouquet, but there you have it. There you have it. Gosh, love this. Oh, hello. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna try this navy blue. Berries down a little bit too much. So let's see what we can put in the place of that. I'm wondering, maybe that's where these lovely peach flowers. I am gonna try one more time with that, to add a pink, but like that really light pink. And we'll see how that does. Okay, I like that. I don't have enough of these lovely dark blue navy roses. I'm gonna put the 2 in that I have because I really do like those. Let's add a little bit of something in there. All right, so I have that. Let's put in a couple more of those. For the most part, these are gonna just kind of float in the piece. Just that. I'm just looking down because also the person who holds it is gonna be looking at stuff, so I'm just kind of playing around with that as well, finding the placement of flowers that I like. Y'all know I tend to put a ton of color in here. I think I mean, these two are so close in coloring, those two are so close in coloring, that I almost would feel that they're almost the same. I'm gonna add those in there. Just 3 little tiny little lovely pink flowers. Wild perfection. I am loving this so much. So let's get another zip tie. This would be so pretty too with a couple bark flowers. It would be so pretty. Instead of those light pink ones, putting in just a sprinkling of some bark flowers in there with the navy and the purple. Oh, that would be lovely. I think I'm running out of space, so I'm not gonna do that, but man, oh man, let's just like go in for example. I'm gonna get myself in trouble because then I'm like, it has to be added in. Juicy, like, oh, it would be so good. I'm not gonna. I think some little barkies would be so cute too. Okay, so for placement, take one hand up at the top, one hand at the bottom, everything else below that you can go. And I'm gonna use that little guy right there as my clip point. I think what we're gonna do to finish this off, I'm gonna use a little bit, well, I don't mind the bottom. I was gonna say we'd add some corn broom, but I think, do we add bunny tails? I keep adding bunny tails to everything. Okay, let me grab a bunny tail. And if it's a yes, then I'm staring off camera because they're over there. All right, I'm gonna go grab bunny tails. I'll be right back. And just pay attention to like the float. These are they've got a little flexibility to them, so you can kind of grab them and bend them slightly, depending on like where you want them to go. You can have a little bit of movement with those, and you can arch them a little bit to where you want them to be. Not always, sometimes they'll break, but sometimes they work just lovely the way you want them. Secured. What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do another zip tie, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of vinyl tape. I'm gonna run it across the edge of my stem, or around here. Hold all my bunny tails. Okay, and we'll trim off the bottom. Some of the corn broom. Now you can get this in our shop at oyourlovely.com. If you wanted to use this, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna kind of push it on up into your bouquet. And this might not be the most ideal, depending on, like with this flat back, I'm gonna try to get that to go up into my candle, but I'm almost thinking that I want this to have other things shining through and not have it to be a wall of corn broom. That way there's a mixture of the dried stems as well as like your artificial stems that you would normally have. I'm being humbled right now by the tape. Full on being humbled. Okay, there we go. You stay put right there. I'm going to tape it where I had my zip tie. I can still feel my zip tie under there, which is good, because then I'm just gonna cover it right where the zip tie is. Now that's covered pretty dang well. And then we're gonna grab our ribbon. I'm gonna go with a kind of chocolate brown velvet. I think that'll be really pretty with everything we've got going on here. And I like a good long ribbon moment. So actually, I'm not even going to right now cut this. Let's just put this on here. And I will try to make sure that there's a link to our Amazon shop that has the ribbons that I've found on Amazon. I both have found velvet as well as like satin ribbons that I really like, and it's an assortment of colors. So you can kind of figure out which one you want to use depending on the situation. Does not feel like fall in the studio. It's really, really warm. It's probably 80 some degrees right now, and I have the air conditioner off. But this is giving me all fall goodness. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Here you guys go. A beautiful, over the top, wild, all about fall bouquet. Oh, love this so much. I am hoping you guys enjoyed this tutorial, saw how it all came together. This one's a little bit different for me. Normally I take all of my greenery apart, I stem it up individually, we kind of build off. This time we did a total like block of like filler, except for the little sparkle berries. Otherwise, these are all single stems, as is, not altered in any way. So it's possible to do it. Totally is, and still have a very like wild and not overly structured, like you can't really, at least for me, you can correct me in the comments, just be nice about it, but I'm not seeing like blocks of, oh, there's that greenery, oh, there's that one. It all just works together. Hello, all just works together. How gorgeous would this be also with actual pampas grass? Oh, just make me fall over. Oh, I love it so much. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, like always, just drop comments down below. I will answer them as soon as I can. All of the materials will be listed if they're available. Not all are available, and even when you click on one and it takes and it's sold out, I'm sorry. Greenery in particular is definitely seasonal, and a lot of the times, once we get one thing, as much as we love it, we can only get it for one season, and then it's almost like clothes in some ways. There's like seasonal and it's only one season that you get it. We do have some staples that we've had for a couple of years now, but there's a lot of stuff that we only can get one time. So if you love something at our shop, make sure to scoop it up as soon as possible. With that in mind, if you'd like to check out the 150 style Sola flowers along with craft supplies and greenery, go to ohyourlovely.com. And if you're new around here, want to give the flowers or the greenery or the craft supplies a try, use the code YouTube30 to get 30% off your first order. Whew, I think we got it all. Gosh, I'm just gonna, I really, really, really cannot wait for fall to get here. I really love, oh my God, can I get married in each season and just make a bouquet for each? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Or just have a party let me carry around flowers for no reason except for the changing of the seasons? Can that be a thing? Can we make that a thing? That should be a thing. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. Have a lovely day. We'll see you super soon. Oh, wait, I forgot the YouTube-y things. You guys, if you like these tutorials, can't get enough, wanna know the next time a tutorial goes up, which is pretty much every week on the nose, but typically on Wednesdays we drop these videos, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell, and that's it. Okay, I think the heat has gotten to my head in the studio. All right, guys, have a lovely day. I'll see you super soon. I'm Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, and you, my friends, are absolutely lovely. Bye, guys.